On to our top story this evening. In a major embarrassment coming in for the Congress party, its media face Priyanka Chaturvedi has now joined the Shiv Sena. Priyanka was welcomed by Shiv Sena chief Uddhav Thackeray and his son Aditya. The move comes hours after she resigned from the Congress party, claiming that she felt abused in her own home when she was with the Congress. In her resignation letter, Priyanka clearly stated that Congress had given party goons who had misbehaved with her preference over her under the guise of Lok Sabha polls. This is the second setback coming into the Congress party. Remember, on 10th of April, Alpesh Thakur too had quit the party, claiming that he was done with the constant insults and the betrayal.
मुझे इस बात का तब हुआ जब खुद ही पार्टी के कुछ लोगों ने इस तरीके की टिप्पणी की मेरे बारे में। उम्मीद ये थी कि सस्पेंशन हुआ, मैंने ज़्यादा किसी के सामने बोला नहीं था, जो इंचार्ज थे वहाँ पे रखा। पर जब रीइंस्टेट कर किसी को वापस बुलाया जाता है, ये दरकिनार कर दिया जाता है कि एक महिला जिसने अपना 10 साल बगैर राजनीति से जुड़ी एट अ ग्रेट पर्सनल कॉस्ट उन्होंने ये काम किया है, और वो इसीलिए किया है क्योंकि वो दिल से सेवा भाव से कर रही हैं, बगैर किसी लालच के, बगैर किसी मंशा के, बट टू चेंज द सोसाइटी, चेंज द पॉलिटिकल सिनेरियो एंड चेंज हाउ विमेन आर लुक्ड एट एंड परसीव्ड इन दिस कंट्री। बहुत लेट डाउन वाली फीलिंग हुई और मुझे लगा मेरी आत्मसम्मान की लड़ाई अगर आज मैंने नहीं लड़ी तो बहुत सारी महिलाएं हैं वहाँ पर जिनको मैं फेल करूँगी। एज अ वुमन, if a family member, let's say sexually assaults you, I'm just giving an example to understand what a woman feels. You're sexually assaulted inside the house and you approach your mother and you tell her that something like this has happened by one of the family members. Can you stand up for me? And the mother says, listen, don't talk about it, it will create a controversy. Hush it up now, we will talk about it, we will take decisive action, but let's just move on. So that is when a child who is going to her mother looking for support, and when that is missing, you feel let down.
प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी ने रिजाइन कर दिया, उन्होंने रेजिग्नेशन लिखा है राहुल गांधी।
ठीक है, ये तो उनके और कांग्रेस के बीच में है।
Priyanka Chaturvedi ji is a senior and a well-known spokesperson of the Congress party. For several years, effectively, she used to put across the Congress party's point of view. The very fact that she's quit the Congress party, and that too on the issue of women's security, exposes the doublespeak of the Congress party and its leadership with regards to women's security. Their leader speaks on women's security always, but when it comes to his own team members, it's clear they do nothing to prevent their modesty or to prevent their security.
जो पार्टी अपने प्रवक्ता के लाज की भी रक्षा नहीं कर सकती, वो संपूर्ण भारतीय समाज की महिलाओं की लाज की रक्षा क्या करेगी? उनका इस्तीफा अफसोसजनक है, शर्मनाक है और कांग्रेस पार्टी के लिए सबक सीखने वाला है। कांग्रेस पार्टी को सोल सर्चिंग करनी चाहिए, आखिर उनके जैसी महत्वपूर्ण पदाधिकारी क्यों अपने प्रति व्यवहार को लेकर के इतनी संवेदनशील हो गई कि उनको पार्टी छोड़नी पड़ी। ये कांग्रेस पार्टी के लिए चिंता का विषय होना चाहिए।
Pankaj Upadhyay now joins us for all the very latest on the story. Pankaj, on one side you have Rahul Gandhi again and again reiterate how he stands for women empowerment, and on the other side this is a big setback when the national spokesperson and the media face of his party makes an allegation like this and ends up quitting the party.
Of course, this is a huge embarrassment for the Congress party in this election season, but there is another side to the entire story. Now, this entire political drama had begun some months back, ever since Sanjay Nirupam decided not to contest from the Mumbai North seat, and he had chosen Mumbai Northwest. Now, Priyanka was also interested in Mumbai Northwest seat, but that was the time when Milind Deora had been made the chief of Mumbai Congress. So as to please Sanjay Nirupam, he was given the Mumbai Northwest seat. But this did not go down well with Priyanka Chaturvedi, even though she says that she was not eyeing any seat from Mathura or from Mumbai, but she does maintain that she was hopeful. Now, this was the very reason, as the political experts in the city are saying at this point of time, that this was the main reason why this move has taken place at this point of time. The political experts are also maintaining that she was in touch with Shiv Sena and other political parties as well for some time now. This is not an overnight decision that within 24 hours of leaving the party, she was welcomed by Shiv Sena. The talks were going on for quite some time. As I was saying, that this is not a happening of 24 hours or 48 hours. This political drama had begun long back. And here, interestingly, she says she's talking about women's security. Remember, in 2017, she herself had said that the entire concept of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao is a big advertisement of the BJP. She had said that the Modi government is running all on a big advertisement. Now, is she going to defend the Bharatiya Janata Party? Other contentious issues, what will be her role, what is going to be her say on the contentious issues like Ram Mandir? That's going to be very interesting. We tried very hard to have a word with her on these issues. She said she's not going to talk on these issues right now. All she said, surprisingly, that she had the thought of Shiv Sena ever since she has been in Mumbai. So it's a speech full of contradictions.
Absolutely, Pankaj. You know, you're absolutely right out there that she's been miffed with the political party for quite some time now, and that has come on the back of that ticket that was not given to her as well, but doesn't take away really from the fact that she felt abused, insulted and humiliated by the top brass of the Congress party. Leave it at that, Pankaj. Thanks much for joining us. We've got breaking news coming in, going straight across to it.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.
The breaking news is on IPS Association slamming Sadhvi Pragya's statement on Hemant Karkare. The IPS Association has put out a statement and I quote, Ashok Chakra awardee, late Shri Hemant Karkare, IPS made the supreme sacrifice fighting terrorists. Those of us in uniform condemn the insulting statement made by a candidate and demand that sacrifices of all our martyrs be respected. Unquote. Abhishek Bhalla is now joining us for all the very latest on this. Abhishek, the IPS clearly gone ahead and taken offense to that statement that has been made by Sadhvi Pragya. And, you know, BJP somewhere being complicit because they haven't taken any action on Sadhvi Pragya going out there and insulting a martyr like Hemant Karkare.
Well, the statement made by Pragya Singh, who is now a BJP candidate despite being a terror accused, hasn't gone down well with the IPS Association. Now, the statement has come on Twitter from the verified Twitter account, and it didn't come immediately after the statement. There has been a lot of activity on social media regarding this. People have been discussing this, talking about her statement and how Hemant Karkare, who was a martyr during 26/11, has been insulted, and that is
all right. I'm sorry about interrupting you right there, Abhishek, but Randeep Surjewala is addressing a press conference. Perhaps this is about Priyanka Chaturvedi's exit from the Congress party and joining the Shiv Sena. Let's hear into what Surjewala has to say on this.
मैं देश के एक नागरिक के तौर पर, दल से ऊपर उठकर देश के एक नागरिक के तौर पर अपने आप को इंडियन पुलिस सर्विस एसोसिएशन की पीड़ा से अपने आप को जोड़ता हूं। खाकी वर्दी पहनकर इस देश के लिए हमारे सैनिक और सिपाही आए दिन गुंडों, मवालियों, बदमाशों, खास तौर से आतंकवादियों से लड़ते हैं, अपराधियों को पकड़ते हैं, उनकी गोलियों का सामना करते हैं। हर रोज जब आप खाकी वर्दी पहनकर बाहर जाते हैं और खास तौर से जब 26/11 का आतंकवादी हमला हुआ था तो हेमंत करकरे जी को यह नहीं मालूम था कि वो घर जाएंगे या नहीं जाएंगे। उन्हें केवल एक मालूम था कि पाकिस्तान से आए आतंकवादियों का सफाया करके ही वापस लौटेंगे, और चाहे फिर अपने प्राण की बलि क्यों ना देनी पड़े, और जो उन्होंने दी। आज साफ है भाजपाई नेता अजमल कसाब के मित्र हैं। वो अजमल कसाब जिसे कांग्रेस की सरकार ने फांसी चढ़ा दिया। वो अजमल कसाब जिसे अपनी जान हथेली पर रखकर अशोक चक्र विजेता हेमंत करकरे जी पकड़ कर लाए, और एक हेमंत करकरे नहीं, अनेकों हेमंत करकरे इस देश में हैं। और इंडियन पुलिस सर्विस एसोसिएशन ने सही कहा कि इससे ज्यादा पीड़ादायक और शहीदों का अपमान करने वाली शब्दावली कोई हो नहीं सकती जो मोदी जी की चहेती प्रज्ञा ठाकुर एक शहीद के लिए कर रही हैं। यह अक्षम्य है।
ये कौन है यहाँ?
आदरणीय साथी, जो अदालत की प्रक्रिया है उसका संज्ञान अदालत लेगी। हमें विश्वास है कि जो अदालत जाएगा उसे न्याय अवश्य मिलेगा और दोषी को सजा भी। आप याद करें, वो व्यक्ति कोई भी हो, उनका इस्तीफा ले लिया गया था। वो आज महरूम है, इससे ज्यादा कहना उचित नहीं होगा। मैं केवल ये कहूंगा, आदरणीय मित्र, आज प्रज्ञा ठाकुर देश के शहीदों को गाली दे रही हैं। देश के शहीदों की शहादत को भारतीय जनता पार्टी के अहंकार के पांव के तले रौंदने का घिनौना प्रयास कर रही हैं। देश के शहीदों की कुर्बानी को चुनौती भाजपाई नेता दे रहे हैं। इससे बड़ा घृणात्मक और देशद्रोही अपराध कोई हो ही नहीं सकता जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने आज किया है। इसीलिए मोदी जी, जिनको अपनी चहेती बनाकर भोपाल उम्मीदवार बनाकर लाए हैं प्रज्ञा ठाकुर को, और जिनसे मोदी जी इस भाषा देश के शहीदों के लिए कहलवा रहे हैं, मोदी जी आप देश से माफी मांगिए। ये हमारा आपसे आग्रह भी है, और प्रज्ञा ठाकुर के खिलाफ निर्णायक कार्यवाही कीजिए। एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? यस। क्या इस देश के प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी देश के कानून से बड़े हैं? क्या प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी देश के संविधान से बड़े हैं? क्या एमसीसी अब मोदी कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट हो गया है या मॉडल कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट है? क्या इस देश में इलेक्शन ऑब्जर्वर्स को अपना काम करने के लिए सस्पेंशन की सजा दी जाएगी? क्या प्रधानमंत्री के हेलीकॉप्टर को चेक नहीं किया जा सकता? क्या प्रधानमंत्री भी एक कैंपेनर और उम्मीदवार नहीं? क्या चुनाव आयोग को नरेंद्र मोदी जी से इतनी घबराहट होनी चाहिए कि अगर एक अधिकारी ने अपनी कर्तव्य परायणता का बोध दिखाया और प्रधानमंत्री जी का हेलीकॉप्टर चेक करने का साहस दिखाया, तो उसे शाबाशी देने की बजाय उसको सस्पेंड कर निरुत्साहित किया जाए और पूरे देश के इलेक्शन ऑब्जर्वर्स को यह संदेश दिया जाए कि अगर आप कानून और संविधान की अनुपालना करेंगे तो कोई वो कानून और संविधान इस देश के प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी पर लागू नहीं होता, आपको उसकी सजा मिलेगी।
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.
All right, there you go. The Congress spokesperson Randeep Surjewala going on there and attacking the Bharatiya Janata Party for the comments and the insulting ones while at it made by Sadhvi Pragya for 2611 martyr Hemant Thakur. The Congress raking up two very important questions right there. Will Prime Minister Narendra Modi apologize on this? And secondly, whether the BJP is guilty of treason or not. We'll wait and watch to see how the BJP responds to these allegations that have been made by the Congress party. Now, a massive political row has erupted after BJP's Bhopal candidate Sadhvi Pragya insulted 2611 martyr Hemant Karkare at a rally in Bhopal. She claimed that she had cursed Karkare to die and he died within 2 months because of his karma. Later, when confronted, she added that her comment was based on what her God told her and that she never said anything wrong. She also claimed that Karkare had falsely implicated and tortured her while she was in jail in connection with the 2008 Malegaon blast case. While you've got AIMIM chief Asauddin Owaisi slamming the Modi government for making everything about dharma, you have the Bharatiya Janata Party that has defended Sadhvi Pragya, claiming that she was indeed tortured in jail and that she should be provided justice. Meanwhile, the Election Commission has refused to cancel Sadhvi Pragya's candidature from Bhopal, saying that she is an accused and not a convict in the Malegaon blast case.
मैंने कहा तेरा सर्वनाश होगा। ठीक 7 महीने में सूतक लगता है जब किसी की मृत्यु होती है या जन्म होता है, और ठीक 7 महीने में जिस दिन इसको आतंकवादियों ने मारा उस दिन सूतक का अंत हो गया। मेरे जवाब मैं कहां देती हूं, ठाकुर खुद ही दे देते हैं। मैंने जो कहा है मैं गलत नहीं कहती।
मैं अपने चुनाव में प्रतिद्वंदी के बारे में कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करता। हेमंत करकरे एक कर्तव्यनिष्ठ ईमानदार पुलिस अफसर थे जो कि देश की सुरक्षा के लिए शहीद हुए। जिसने देश के लिए शहादत दी उसके बारे में किसी को कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करना चाहिए।
साध्वी प्रज्ञा के बातों को इतना तूल देना कोई मान ही नहीं रखता। ऐसे लोग जो हैं राजनीति में जो नकारात्मकता फैलाने का काम करते हैं, जो सोच साध्वी प्रज्ञा की है वही बीजेपी का हिडन दिल में बात है। ये दिखावटी, बनावटी और मिलावटी राजनीति करने वाले लोग हैं बीजेपी।
एक लेडी जिसके खिलाफ चार्जशीट है, जो जेल में रही है, जिसके खिलाफ इतने घिनौने चार्जेस हैं, तो आप उसको इलेक्शन में खड़ा करके लोगों को क्या कहने की कोशिश कर रहे हो कि हम जो whatever the lady stands for, तो that means BJP stands for all those things, whatever the lady is.
Sadhvi Pragya became a pawn in the conspiracy hatched by Digvijay Singh and the Congress party to defame Hindu religion. And the entire attempt was to appease minority segments, minority vote bank, by abusing the Hindu religion. This was a part of a political conspiracy and ploy. Digvijay Singh will pay a huge electoral price for indulging in this defamatory act against India and the Hindu civilization.
Heminder is now joining us live for all the very latest. Heminder, we saw the Congress party make a blistering attack on the Bharatiya Janata Party and personally attacking Prime Minister Narendra Modi over the comments that have been made by Sadhvi Pragya, where Sadhvi Pragya has gone ahead and said that Hemant Karkare died because of his karma, which in fact he did not. He was the one who fought against the terrorists. He is a true martyr, and the IPS Association also has gone ahead and backed Hemant Karkare right there.
Well, yes, there has been a lot of anger on the streets as well. People are talking about the comments that Pragya Thakur made against the martyr Hemant Karkare. And the Congress party has also come out attacking the BJP and also the Prime Minister and Pragya Thakur on this. But before this, throughout the day, the Congress in Madhya Pradesh had a very restrained kind of a response. Digvijay Singh refused to comment on it initially and later said that Pragya Thakur should not have said that and he would not comment anything on his political opponent, the one who is fighting elections against him. But having said that, the BJP in Madhya Pradesh for the moment appears to be tight-lipped. They have not come out with their official statement condemning what Pragya Thakur had said, and Pragya Thakur herself has said that she continues to maintain what she said yesterday, and that is that Hemant Karkare died because of her curse.
All right, leave it at that. Heminder Sharma right there. Congress party, of course, asking questions and a lot of flack being received by Sadhvi Pragya from across the political brass in this country.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.
Welcome back and thanks so much for staying with us here on India Today. A big show of strength by the Bahujan Samajwadi Party, the Samajwadi Party and the Rashtriya Loktantra Dal in Mainpuri, addressing an SP, BSP and RLD joint rally in Mainpuri. Mayawati batted for SP patron Mulayam Singh Yadav and Chief Akhilesh Yadav. She said that Akhilesh is true heir of Mulayam's legacy and Mulayam the real leader of the backward classes. She attacked Prime Minister Modi, saying that his jumlas will not work this time around. She also said that his concern for the backward classes is fake. Akhilesh too trained his guns at the BJP and Congress combined and said that it is time to dethrone the Chowkidar. Samajwadi Party founder Mulayam Singh Yadav, who is contesting polls, and Mayawati came together after more than 2 decades. Remember, they have had a rather acrimonious relationship between them. It was the first instance since '93 when both the stalwarts shared a stage at a poll rally.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.